12 kings that have actually succeeded one another till 1900, when the French seized the land. And the 11th king that was reigning before the French arrival was King Behanzin, Behanzin. And Behanzin would be deported, exiled by the French to Martinique, and later on to Algeria, where he died in 1906. Then after his deportation in 1894, there was one last king, that is King Agoliagbo, who again the French paradoxically will be exiling to Gabon in 1900. So the kingdom of Dahomey was one of those very great expansionist kingdoms, to the extent that tradition has laid it down that every king should build a new palace by the side of that of his predecessor. So from 1645 to 1900, just the palaces covered more than 44 hectares. And then the palaces were surrounded by trenches. And these trenches are what we call agbo. And then as the palaces are surrounded by trenches, so we call the place agbome. And by the Europeans, abome, meaning the place that is surrounded by the trenches. But before the arrival of those being the founders of the Dahomey kingdom, there used to be one other kingdom that was prevailing with a tribal group strength. A tribal group that we call the Gedevi, Guedevi. And the Gedevi king was Dan, Dan. As the new settlers were very great expansionists and were one way or the other very greedy, they would be asking for more land from King Dan, and what he would not accept. And this resulted into a clash between the two communities, and then unfortunately King Dan, the native, would be losing his life. And then his burial took place, and to show that they had become the new masters, the new settlers started building their first house or their first palace on the tomb of King Dan. There's the name Dahomey, meaning in the stomach of Dan. That is the name of the kingdom, with the capital city as Abomey. So today, with the arrival of the French, the kingdom has actually lost its importance. Nevertheless, the king of Abomey, King Agoliagbo, is among one of the very important national personalities in Benin. And even the president of the republic would be seeking advice from him if at all he is to make some important decisions. And with the arrival of the French, and then the land becoming a republic, the kingdom too has grown to become an honorary entity with its boundaries that are almost just limited to the just city of Abomey, where we're going. So we'll be also driving past Goho Historical Square. Goho, that is Goho. It was there that the last battle between the French occupation army and the Dahomey army took place in 1894, resulting in the defeat and the deportation of King Behanzen. Still, for your attention, we have stopped and bought a lot of fruits. It is for us all without any protocol. When you need some fruit, just pick one. And we have here the pineapple cooling in the chest over here. Thank you. We also have some papayas that we'll be cutting sometime along the road. The way. Yeah. We'll be getting to a roundabout. And then it will go right. Yeah. Yes.
Walking by.
Yeah, cattle grazing. They are organic beef. This is organic beef, source of organic beef.
You actually go around the city as they put a limitation bar.
Just so we were on our way to the kingdom of Dahomey.
So this one will change it.